talking all things girl boss, high school, like how to thrive in high school and how to honestly be happy and productive in high school and make something of yourself at a young age kind of thing, and also how to get out of ruts. This video is just going to kind of be for all those kind of topics, all kind of slammed together. This first tip is geared mostly towards productivity, so lists. Being productive in high school is so important to have the things planned out that you need to do because you are busy. I know all of you guys who are in high school or even college or even middle school honestly have very busy lives, and trying to keep up with your daily life while trying to be productive and become this girl boss figure or be whoever you want to be, it's really hard to make time for everything. So lists are awesome. I have this amazing ideas little sketch pad I keep by my bed, and I try to make a list like every morning-ish of the goals I have for that day, and then I usually reevaluate it around lunchtime because I recopy it over to my planner, which I then use at school. And I kind of reformulate the list to, you know, if I need to add any things to it. And then the night I try to scratch off. I don't always do everything, but I try to kind of prioritize the list in the evening and try to get as many things on it done as I can. Lists just kind of help from me just like forgetting, oh, I need to film a video, oh, I need to get that edited, I need to do that thumbnail. Like all those things help me stay on top. You can even put homework on your to-do list. Like this is just kind of the catch-all spot for any task I need to complete. That way I get it done. And also, guys, can we just talk about how amazing it feels to check something off your to-do list? Like I did that. She queen, I'm queen, let's go. So if you're not a list person, or even if you are, because I do lists and this, you can also fill out journals, do books, bullet journaling, all these things. I do almost all these books every day, which you guys might be like, well, that's a lot of stuff. One of the tips I have coming up will make sense how I make time for these, but basically I'll go through them super fast, but these all help me with time management, productivity, getting what I need to done, and kind of, besides physically getting what I need to done, mentally getting my head where I want it to be for that day, and mentally keeping myself more balanced, I guess, because it's really important to not only physically do what you need to do, but mentally do what you need to do for your mind, because your mind is so important. The first prompt book I do is Be Happy, 170 Ways to Transform Your Day. Basically, I just read a few prompts a day and write things, you know, how I can apply these tips to my life, kind of just focusing on creating a better life for myself. Then I have my 52 list for happiness books. This also just kind of recirculates my mind to what I need to be focusing on. Weekly journaling, inspiration for positivity, balance, and joy. That's what it says on the cover. So obviously this is perfect for all those high schoolers, anyone in school basically who has a little bit of a chaotic life going for them. This is a nice thing to start or end your day with. This is just my journal. I don't journal, like actually write out what happens every day, but I do it kind of often, or if I have, if my mind's like a clouded mess, I like to write it all out and get those things out of my head, whether they're good or bad. It's kind of like a good place for all those things. I like to also make time for reading every day. This is the book I'm currently reading. It's called Leave Your Mark, Land Your Dream Job, Kill It in Your Career, Rock Social Media. This book is amazing. I kind of just started diving into it, but I always am reading like inspirational positivity books kind of like this. Just like a few pages a day really helps keep your mind where it needs to be. This, guys, is my bullet journal. I could do a whole video on how I bullet journal because I am not like that neat of a person, but I still feel like I've been pretty successful. I really like this page I did. You know, we're thriving, we're going. The next tip I have for you guys is just to keep a lot of positive media-based influences in your life. So books like the book I just showed you, YouTubers, girl boss YouTubers are amazing. Danielle Carolyn, love her. She will get you motivated. Like, you want to watch people, if you're gonna put time into watching YouTube and, you know, just like doing those extra things with your time, apply a purpose with them. You know, watch people who are gonna make you want to get things done. And this next tip is something that I recently started doing in my life about 2 to 3 weeks ago, and it has changed my life completely. Workout, guys. I know that we are busy. High school is a busy time. We have so much to do, but this will just like change everything. Like, this has changed my mental, physical, everything so much, my confidence, everything. Like, working out just does literally all for you. Next thing is mornings. Give yourself an hour where you're not doing the things that you do to get ready, but instead you're having that time to do the things that you enjoy, because this will also make waking up easier because you have something to look forward to. So I do my journaling in the mornings. Sometimes I'll edit videos in the mornings. I make time to have a really nice big breakfast instead of just taking something on the go. I have the time to basically just not rush when I'm getting ready. So setting back your clock to wake up an hour earlier is really important because you just have so much more time, and that really starts your day on a good note. And if you start your day on a good note, the rest of your day is just going to be so much better. My next tip is just to fill your life with those cheesy motivational quotes. Go on Pinterest, look up like weekly inspo, daily inspo, morning inspo. Just like fill your mind with all those like quotes that are overused, or even if they're not overused, like just fill your mind with those positive sayings and just like mantras, and keep repeating them to yourself until you like believe these positive things and make this own positive impact on your own life through somebody else's words that have inspired you. If you have something you want to start doing or a hobby that you're interested in, go for it. You're not too young, you're not too old. Dive right into it. I recently took my first spin class. If you have an interest in YouTube, blog, anything, just go into it. Who cares what anyone else thinks? It's a really great idea to dive into your hobbies and passions in high school and just forget what anyone else thinks about any of them, because this is a time where you're finding yourself, and starting these new things, whether you like it or don't like it, will lead you to figuring out who you are, which is one of the most important parts, in my opinion, of being like a teenager or a preteen or anything, is just like figuring out who you are. Who is Grace Smith? Who are you? The next tip is to surround yourself with those who push and motivate you. Now, what goes along with this is you have to be that person too. Be that person for your friends that pushes and motivates them and inspires them to do more, instead of just like complaining together and like deciding life is miserable together. Like push each other to better each other's lives. And if you can't find that good person, then be that good person. One of my favorite quotes is, if you can't find the good, be the good. Deeply believe in that. This next tip is really great for finding inspiration if you are someone who works a lot. If you are in school, you don't necessarily have time to watch those girl boss YouTubers. You don't necessarily have time to always take that time to read every night. Listen to podcasts on your way to work while you're getting ready in the morning. Listen to someone who's motivationally speaking about something, or speaking about something that you're passionate about, because this is just like a really great way to get your mind working and to be creating a better you while doing simple tasks like taking a shower or putting your makeup on or driving to school. One of my favorite podcasts is the Hannah Ashton podcast. I know I've mentioned her already in this video, but she's just like the ultimate girl boss, and one of my favorite YouTubers of all time. My last tip is time management. This is something you have to be really on top of in high school, especially any kind of time you're in schooling, because you have to go to school for how many hours a day? My school is from 8:05 to 2:45, and then most people have sports or activities after school, so you just have to like really block out your schedule to make sure that you are gonna have time to work on those passions and hobbies and things you enjoy. Because if you don't manage your time and you're just doing the things that you have to do, you're gonna find yourself thinking life is miserable because you're not making time for things that you love. So like obviously, if you're not living life is not gonna love you back. Like, I just want to preach to the choir for a second. Do not complain about your life if you're not doing anything to better it. This is one of the top things that just like drives me nuts, because if you're not doing anything to make your life good, you know, life does not owe you anything. You gotta make the good. You gotta deserve the good. Be the good so that good comes to you. You know what I mean? This just went on like a really big tangent when I was just talking about time management, but you know, you gotta make time for what you love if you want life to love you back. So manage that time, make time for those passions, hobbies, people that make you happy. All those things are really important. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really want to make more kinds of inspirational, deeper thinking videos like this, because I really love anything that has to do with bettering yourself or becoming who you're meant to be. All those things just like really get me going and get me in a good mood and get me excited. So if you guys have any video requests, comment them down below, or like I said, go over to my Instagram and DM me and I'll have a little conversation with you. We can chat. It'll be fun. So I'm gonna see you guys next time, and I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Be sure to also check out my Twitter, Snapchat, you know, all the social medias will be linked down below. My Pinterest website coming out soon. I'll see you guys next time.